Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today I wanted to do a first impressions video on Halo Infinite. Now, I know I said that I was going to wait until I completed the game, but I decided after as far as I am into this, I want to go ahead and do a first impressions and kind of talk about some of the things that really freaking stand out to me that I really love about this game, and things that I don't like. Trust me, there's not many. But so let's go ahead and get started with this. But if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get started with this. So first thing we're going to talk about, this world. The more I see of it, the more I love it. The more I freaking love this world. The cool tools that you get that get you all around this place is freaking none other than it's fun. The way the movement in this game, everything, the way this feels, it is one heck of an experience. So first things first, I've never really been a big Halo fan. Never, ever have I cared about Halo. Ever. Like, I never was really that big into first-person shooters. But this game is freaking phenomenal. I have gotten into first-person shooters a lot more. So I do have kind of a... I do have a pretty good general sense of what's going on with first-person shooters and how they react. Now, during this video, I'm not going to be doing any missions or anything like that. I just want to just walk around and look at the beauty of this game and talk about how I'm feeling about it. So, I have just completed, well, not completed, but there's these air towers in this game. This part that I'm at. I've taken out 2 of them. I was just live streaming that gameplay just a minute ago, and I was just having fun, man. Just playing the game like I normally would, live streaming, chatting with everybody, and it dawned on me, like, this game. There's a reason why people voted for this game to be the number one, like to win the Player's Choice Award. There's a reason for that. Now, Halo, with a big open world, does that work? For me, yeah, this works. For me, because I like open world games. That's what I like to do. I love exploring. I love freaking playing around and looking at things. But you see this tower right here. I need to take out that one. That is the last one. I've already taken out 2 others prior to that. I believe there's one of them right there. Yep, that's the one I took out. And then there's another one. Okay, so I'm going to go back up here to this tower, and we're going to talk as I go up there. This game, the movement, but look at this. Look at this ground. Look at how beautiful this looks. Like, this looks literally breathtaking. The biggest thing, I think, honestly, there's a lot of people. The reason why I'm making this, there's a lot of people out there just complaining about how Halo Infinite looks. Look at this game. If this would have launched the day the Xbox Series X launched, people would be out of their freaking minds. They'd be blown away with how freaking clean and beautiful and how much freaking fidelity there are in these visuals, in these textures. Just look at this. Look at those textures. Look at how beautiful everything looks. There's so much detail. It looks so clean and so crisp. That's the biggest thing that I think that hurts this Halo launch. That's the biggest thing that I think is a problem. Everything else I love. I love about this. I literally love this game. I love this freaking game. Those guys are so funny. I have already been up here, but looks like everybody's respawned. So we're not going to go back up there. Then it'll just take my concentration away. Okay, so if you look at the beauty of this game as you get farther into it, as you explore more and as you see more things, the beauty of this game is just it's insane. Like look at this blending. Look at the way this texture blends so nicely. Like this looks so good. That rock face, it blends with that right there. Normally it's just like these like really straight lines all the way across that never look natural, but most of this stuff, gosh, this kind of looks natural. I mean it's still got that unnatural look a little bit, but dude, if we would have seen this game the day that the Xbox Series X launched in this condition, wow. I think we would have been blown away. I think we would have literally been blown away at just how freaking beautiful this looks. Like these textures on stuff like this looks so clean. The sounds that everything makes. The sound in this game is phenomenal. The way you could just hear the wind blowing. You could just hear it blowing. It's just so peaceful and so nice. There's so many beautiful things to look at. If we saw this game the day the Xbox launched, there's no question. This thing looks phenomenal. This game is literally beautiful. And me, I can still appreciate that. I can definitely appreciate just how good this game turned out. And honestly, had this game launched day one, I don't think anybody would have a problem with it. I think people on the other side of the aisle would be feeling really butthurt that this looks as good as it does with the offering that they had at launch. I think they would have been. I think there would have been a lot more salt, to tell you the truth. I think the people would have been more upset for sure. Like this game literally looks phenomenal. This is what $500 console gets you within the launch year. Just as good as this looks, it's so polished. Everywhere looks good. Everywhere you look is phenomenal. Okay, so now that we know this, obviously the game looks good. So what do we know as gamers? What do we know as gamers? When a game usually looks really good, it usually suffers in performance. Game's this good? No way, man. Why isn't it running at 30 frames a second? Well, anything on the PlayStation 5 that launched, it definitely wouldn't be running in 30 frames or 60 frames. It'd be running at 30. This game has an optional 120 hertz mode that you can play right now, right out of the box. The combat feels good. The story so far, oh my gosh, this is so freaking good. Like, I like it. I like the characters. I like the way it feels. I like the way it moves. Like, just gosh, look at this. Like, you feel like you're running fast. You don't get that in games these days. You just, I mean, now this new generation we might, but before that, we didn't get this level of freaking. We didn't get this level of like, look at those reflections. Those look so good. We didn't get this level of movement in first-person shooters until recently. The way this feels is unbelievable. Now, like I said, I've never been a major Halo fan. I've never really thought too much about Halo. I've never really even, like, it was never on my radar until I saw the advertisements for this, the promos and stuff, you know, like when they first showed it off. I was like, wow, that looks pretty cool. Like, I want to check that out. In open world, I get to play this like Far Cry. This is anything but like Far Cry. I mean, Far Cry is fun or whatever, but this is anything anything but Far Cry. This feels better. It feels more polished. It feels like everything, like the stuff you do in this game, side mission wise and everything, it's not wasting your time. It's not a time waster. It makes you better, or it does something to really freaking to change the outcome of what's going on. So far as I could tell. I don't know how far I am into this. I'm definitely taking my time with this. I'm definitely going to take my time playing this game. I really enjoy it. I like to play this. It looks like I'm right here in the map. I guess when you first start out, like there's this mission right here. The excavation site. Oh boy, that one was tough. I thought I started out like over here somewhere. And then you get over to there. Or is it over here? Like, I don't remember where you start. But I know that I'm right here right now. And then I got this area to go to. And then over here. And then up here. So I feel like I've still got a ways to go. I feel like I've got a ways to go. I've probably got about... I usually play it for 2-3 hours at a time. I'm really trying not to spoil anything in this, so I'm not really talking about story, but if I do show you like places and stuff, I mean, when you first get in here, this map is going to be nice and confusing, but yeah, it's great. Like this game is great, man. I really do. I really am becoming a Master Chief fan for real. Man, like the only thing I do lately is kick myself for not giving Xbox a chance sooner. For not really, being a fan of Xbox like I am now sooner, because I was too invested in what PlayStation was doing. So I've missed out on a lot of good experiences, and now it's kind of hard for me to go back and play older games. But Microsoft does do stuff to make that easier by upgrading their visuals and giving you FPS boosts, stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. This is definitely great. It's got a good, solid story to it. I'm really having a good time with this. There's a lot of people that might, feel differently, but what this game is, it definitely accumulates in a really decent Halo experience for sure. There we go. I'm back to my little ship, but this is fun. This is a great game. This is well built. It's pretty polished. I feel like it's good. I haven't seen any ugly textures or any ugly spots that I'm like, oh my gosh, man, that doesn't look good. This whole game looks beautiful. Freaking beautiful from top to bottom. That's one of the things that makes it easy to love it. It is beautiful. The combat's great. It's fun. It's really frantic when you really get into like the heat of battle and you're just jumping around and you're moving around. You get that Doom kind of feeling. It has that first party AAA feel that I haven't felt, that this gives me Sony first party feeling. It really does. Now I know you can argue all day long, blah, 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 whatever, but this definitely is on par with Sony first party visuals. And you know what, man? Story wise, I think it holds up pretty good. I think it holds up really good. I definitely would call this. I am satisfied with this. I do feel like this is definitely that Sony quality, but better because there's more gameplay, more to do, more to see, more to. I don't know, guys. Like I really do enjoy Xbox first party games a lot. Is almost as much as I enjoy, like pretty much the same amount as I enjoy PlayStation first party. This game here is no freaking different. This one here is probably the best Xbox first party game I've ever played aside from Halo or Forza Horizon. Forza Horizon and this are definitely my two favorite that I have played. And then Gears Gear 6 would be just under those. So yeah, people always say Gears, Halo, Forza. Oh, that's because these games are freaking great, man. These games are freaking great. I love them. Every iteration is better than the next. I don't know what happened with Halo 5. I did try to play that one. I just couldn't get into it. Didn't care about that. Was not definitely Halo 5 is not a good starting point, but Halo Infinite, yes. I am 100% satisfied with this game. This is great. I love it. I just cannot get enough of it. I really want to crack down this week and really get through this and really experience what Halo has to offer. And then, yeah, man, then I'll do my full review. But as it sits right now, like, I am freaking stoked about this game. It is freaking phenomenal. So with that, I will let you go. If you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.